Kansas City Chiefs, we meet again. This is another heavyweight matchup, a rematch. We familiar with y'all familiar with us. But this time, change is going to come. Victory awaits in the hands of the Philadelphia Eagles. Last time we met, we came up short. Y'all got the win. We can't take that away from y'all. But this time, you're going to see a different team than you've seen before. It's not that same team as it were 2 years ago. This time, we got a younger defense. They are hungry, they are ready, and they are starving. They're looking on the menu on the Philly special order for some Mahomes fried chicken. The Philly Dogs, the Georgia Bulldogs, are here to hunt, and they're ready to eat. And BG is going to make his return for this game. The Eagles' offense, they are refreshed, they are better, they are stronger, they are faster than they were 2 years ago. And you're going to see a different Jalen Hurts than you've seen 2 years ago. He outplayed you. He outperformed you. But he came up short. This time, when he walks right out of that tunnel with the camera on him, he's going to put the league on notice. It's going to be lights, camera, action. It's time for the Philadelphia Eagles to slay the dragon. It's time for the Philadelphia Eagles to slay the king, to slay another GOAT. Super Bowl 52, they said what the Philadelphia Eagles couldn't do about Belichick and Tom Brady. They shocked the world that night. Now, they on the road to victory, to New Orleans, at the Dome. Chiefs Nation bringing their fans. That's loud, that's wild, that's passionate. Meeting our fans, Eagle Nation, that's about to head to the Dome in New Orleans. That's going to party down Bourbon Street and so many more. And heading to that stadium. Because our fans are going to be roaring. They're going to be passionate. They're going to be loud. But they don't match the passion that we have for our birds. Because our passion has been with the team for so many years, for so long. It never went away. Never has, and it never will. It's time for the Philadelphia Eagles to bring it home for the city and so many more. It's time for the Philadelphia Eagles to get the upset, to slay another king. It's time for the Philadelphia Eagles to prove these haters and these doubters wrong once again, once and for all. To silence them. It's time for the Philadelphia Eagles to put the Chiefs to the test. It's time for them to put the Kansas City Chiefs' names to the test. Because they are here to hunt. The hunt don't stop. The hunt continues. And when Patrick Mahomes look into the eyes and the face of Jalen Hurts, you're going to see a different dog. You're going to see a different side a different competitor, a different warrior that Jalen Hurts is. That Jalen Hurts can compete against the best. That he can compete against the GOAT. That he can compete, outplay, and outshine the king. He's here to conquer. He's here for vengeance. He's here for redemption. But he's not doing this by himself. He got a group of guys, a group of brothers, a group of family, and the coaching staff. It takes the whole team to tear down the Chiefs' kingdom. The Philadelphia Eagles are here to not only to shock the world, they're here to save the NFL universe. They're here to tear down another evil empire. We did it before, we can do it again. Everybody's saying the Philadelphia Eagles is not going to make it back there anytime soon. They said Jalen Hurts is not a good quarterback. They said Jalen Hurts is not a good leader. He can't throw. He's a running back. He is not. He is overrated. He's been listening. He's been watching. The more y'all keep talking about him, the more you keep doubting him, the more you keep talking down on him, it's going to make him work even harder. It's going to make him practice harder. It's going to motivate him and thrive it and embrace it even more. He got eyes, he got ears. He's like, you know what? Y'all still think I'm overrated? Y'all think I'm not good enough? I'm just going to have to show it better than I can tell you. But he got the help of his teammates, the offensive line, who are here to shut down that Chief defense. Well, we got two best tackles, Lane Johnson and Jordan Mailata, who's going to keep their eyes on Chris Jones and the rest of that D-line up front. And you got the receivers in A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith, who's going to ball out. And we got Dallas Goedert, who's going to ball out as well. And we got the running back that the Chiefs defense better be ready for. They haven't allowed any running back to allow 100 yards rushing. But Saquon, he's going to put on a show. He's going to play out of his mind. He's going to run at them, all around them, and run through them. He's going to put on one of the greatest Super Bowl performances that the world is going to see. And they're going to wait. So they better be prepared. No, they better be prepared and they better be ready for it. Because he's ready. This is something he lived for. This is what he built for. This is what he's been waiting his whole lifetime. And same with Cooper DeJean and the rest of that defense. And when Patrick Mahomes felt the wrath of the Georgia Bulldogs and that D-line and that entire defense, group of young guys, it's going to be an oh shit moment for him. That's when he knows things is going to real. He's going to realize it's not just a show anymore. This is a fight. This is a game. This ain't business. This is personal. Not only for them, but for us fans. This is not business anymore. This is real personal. They got to put an end to that one ring situation. To that one ring team. The one ring wonders. They need to put an end. They need to put the stop to that. They need to save the NFL universe. To slay down the evil empire. To slay down the Chiefs' kingdom. The NFL world don't want the Philadelphia Eagles, the heroes that they want. But they are the heroes that they need, just like Philly 500 says. Shout outs to Philly 500. But they have no idea what's in store for them. Because the Chiefs, they better be ready for an ass kicking that's coming their way. Because it's going to be not only belts and boots to asses, it's going to be an ass kicking redemption game. They're going to strike down. They're going to strike vengeance. Oh, man. They have no idea. But they're going to see. I ain't going to say the rest. Just wait this coming Sunday, Super Bowl Sunday, for the NFL world will be watching. Praying on the Eagles' downfall. Want to see them fail. But they're going to put a stop to that. I believe the Philadelphia Eagles can win this game. I'm confident, without a shadow of a doubt. It's going to be one of the greatest stories in franchise history. 2017, that was a great story, but this one could be much more better, much more bigger. Let's make this one of the greatest franchise season ever. Let's make this one of the greatest performance in Super Bowl history. Not only just to perform, put on the show, they are here to win. For the city, for the past players, and so many more. Even to the fans that's no longer here. Do it for them. Do it for the 1980s Philadelphia Eagles roster that played in the Super Bowl 15. They came up short. They couldn't get the job done. Do it for Ron Jaworski, Harold Carmichael, Wilbur Montgomery, and so many more that was a part of that roster that couldn't get the job done. Do it for them that played at Super Bowl 15 in New Orleans. Do it for them. Do it for those that couldn't get to that point. Do it for the players for the modern era. Do it for the players from the 80s, 90s, 2000s, and so many more. Do it for the Eagle fans that's no longer here. They're no longer here in the flesh. No longer here in the flesh. But their spirits are still here. And they're going to rise into us and the next generations. That's going to be here in the near future. So be ready for that. Do it for them. It's time for the Philadelphia Eagles to shock the world. It's time for the Philadelphia Eagles to give Saquon Barkley and Cooper DeJean the greatest birthday gift ever. It's time to shock the world. It's time to get the upset and save the NFL universe. And let's bring it home for the city and so many more. Let's do it for Ricky Figueroa. Let's do it. And many, many more. Eagle fans, continue to stand up, spread your wings, and fly high. It's time to let it fly. There's always go birds. Fly, Eagles, fly. The road to victory begins. And I believe the Philadelphia Eagles will get the win over the Kansas City Chiefs in Super Bowl 59 and become world champions of the NFL 2024 season. You heard? EAGLES. Eagles.